Hello, and welcome to Life of a Boss, the podcast, hosted by entrepreneur, public speaker, and mentor, Jason Hardin. This podcast is all about helping audiences create and reach their own definition of success through positive thinking, perseverance, and personal development. Having survived extreme obstacles from an early age, such as cancer, poverty, abuse, family dysfunction, and even homelessness, Jason has learned how to master the art of resilience and defy all odds to become the boss he is today. So, get ready for some serious game and remember to keep an open mind. Now, without further delay, here is your host, Jason Hardin.
What's up, everybody? As always, I am Jason Hardin, bringing you some more tips, hacks, hints, cheats, and every little shortcut you can think of to help you create and live your own definition of success, man. That's all that I do. I just try to help you be the best you that you can be. And doing that, I actually reach a lot of folks, man. I'm always surprised and very humbled by how many people we actually reach, man. Thank you to Princess Poku Ansa, who syndicates a lot of what I do worldwide, you know, and because I do reach a worldwide audience, I get questions from people from all over the world, from Africa, from Great Britain, from of course the United States, and everywhere else in between, man. I get a lot of feedback, I get a lot of questions, so sometimes I like to answer one of those questions on the air. You know, I definitely message people back. If you guys want to hit me up on an email, man, you can email me hardwayenterprisellc@gmail.com. You can visit my website, hardwayenterprise.com, or lifeofaboss.net if you really want to be engaged in personal development and things of that nature in regards to bettering yourself. But basically, I try hard to reach everybody that reaches me. I try to hit them back with answers to the questions, with some advice, with some kind words, with some positivity, whatever I got to do. But every now and then, I come across some feedback that makes me want to answer their question on air. And that's what I want to do today. I have a question. Well, I got an email from Macbeth. Now, I don't know where Macbeth is from. Now, they could be from England, you know, with Shakespeare and them, because, you know, that's the only Macbeth I know. But Macbeth, let me read his email. Thank you so much for all your segments. I am now a business owner. Well, congratulations, Macbeth, man. I'm proud of you, man. I love that you took that leap of faith and that you went out there and created something, created your own definition of success. And I'm happy that you're living it. And it goes on to say, prior to listening to you, I did not have any desire to start a business until I listened to one of your segments where you said that there's no job security now. And I thought about this statement, and that moved me. After I started a side hustle alongside my job, I am much happier, and I feel that I'm a better person. I have read about your story and follow your activities. Congrats on your anniversary. Maybe they're talking about marriage. I don't know. But we had so many anniversaries. We've been in our new commercial building a year now. So I don't know which anniversary he's referring to, but thank you. Thank you, Macbeth. And the question is, my question to you is, how do you evolve as a businessman? Because I see you evolving repeatedly. Now, let me repeat the questions. How do you evolve as a businessman? Because I see you evolving repeatedly. Well, first, once again, I'd like to thank you for your question, Macbeth, and that's a great question, because a lot of us that start businesses or ventures or hustles don't know that we're still allowed to grow. You know, just because you start a business, that business isn't written in stone. Just because you have an idea and you put a couple bucks into it and you went out there and made it happen, it still doesn't solidify that in stone. Like, you can still change what you do. And let me speak on evolution. I think I evolve as a businessman because I evolve as a person. Like, this whole podcast and everything I do is about personal development. So I am constantly evolving. That is my goal. My goal is to evolve and get better as a human being. So why wouldn't my business do the same? So that's pretty much my answer, you know? And I'm going to go in depth. When it comes to evolution, the evolution of my businesses and the things I get into, and just to let some of you know, I was a publisher. I started the Dina magazine, a publication in Pasadena, California, you know, a world-renowned city, or at least world-recognized city, and that kind of got my foot in the door with media. From then I went to I got into politics, because to make anything big happen in business, you're going to face some politics. And I don't mean just politics between businesses, but you're going to have to deal with the city. You're going to have to deal with your city council members. You're going to have to deal with the mayor. You're going to have to deal with assembly members. You're going to have to deal with commissioners and people that represent you. And you're going to have to deal with people that represent the city and that represent city property and all that. You know, it's just that you're going to have to deal with a lot of folks who have a lot of influence and say in different matters. You know what I'm saying? And so I got into politics, you know, and then from politics, I got into more mentorship and public speaking, and then I started my clothing business, and then I started my podcast. So if you are looking at the different things I do, some of it doesn't even look connected. You might think of it like, wow, he's doing this, and now he's doing this, and now he's doing that. Man, he can't focus. But what people don't see is that this evolution, this nonstop evolution that I have in business, and these changes that I make and the different directions I go, really are one thing just leading to the next. You know, it's really just my process in how I'm growing. You know, once I understand better, I do better. Once I figure out how to do something else, I apply it. And I think that's why people see me shift so much. People see me changing businesses and ventures, and it's not really a change more so than it's a growth. So I evolve as a businessman because I grow as a person. I see more ways to get it. I see things that I don't need to do anymore. I see things that I should be doing. I see products that I'm not going to make any money from, so I stop selling them. I see products that I can make a shitload of money from, so I start selling those. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just recognizing my attributes and what I'm able to do, what I have access to, you know, my low-hanging fruit. You know what I'm saying? When there's so many, I guess there's so many reasons that go into why I changed my focus in my business, but all of those reasons have to do with personal development. All of those reasons have to do with me knowing more and getting more in tune with the things I like. And as I grow as a person, my interests, they might change. They might grow as well. You know, so I might not be interested in the same things that I used to be. And I'm going to tell you one thing about me in business is if I'm not enjoying it, I don't do it. Literally. So I probably change directions also because I find more things that I enjoy. I find more ways to execute what I'm doing that bring me more peace, bring me more time, bring me more resources. You know what I'm saying? So it's really me constantly evolving and growing as a person that keeps my businesses constantly growing and evolving, if that makes any sense. You know, because one thing we don't want to do is be stagnant. We don't never want to be the same person we was yesterday. We want to be better people every single day. And that doesn't mean change your business every single day. But that does mean look for opportunities every single day. Look for ways to grow every single day. Look for ways to scale every single day. And if you're realizing you're doing something wrong, you can just stop it right then and there. You don't have to play out a mistake. You don't have to play out a business that's not going to work, or that you're not interested anymore, that's doing more harm than good, or taking more resources and adding more. You don't have to keep going in the wrong direction. Some of us think that since we started a business, or since we started a project, that we have to write it all the way out, good or bad, and that's not true. It's just like a relationship. If you realize and you learn that you're in an unhealthy relationship, do you have to stay in that relationship? Hell no. So it's the same in any business, same in any venture, same in any project you're taking on. As soon as it's not beneficial to you, as soon as it's not helping you grow and learn and evolve to something better, you can leave it alone and get on to something else. Does that mean that you're supposed to change your mind every 20 minutes or no, that's not what I'm talking about. But if you can clearly see the opportunities that you want in a particular move, make that move. Don't sit on your hands and be like, well, I'm doing this now, I can't do that. No. And of course, it can get a little crazy. So I'm not saying just follow everything that's shiny. You know what I'm saying? Like you always want to have focus, but if you're constantly bettering yourself, you're gonna know when to make a move. If you're constantly doing things for the right reasons, if you're constantly taking care of yourself and making better decisions for yourself and putting yourself in healthier positions and healthier states, whether that be financially, whether that be health-wise, whether that be, mentally, then go with that. Go with that. Don't be stuck in a negative state to please anybody or to satisfy anything else. And because I never limit my growth, I don't limit that growth within my company. That's why my businesses evolve. That's why I'm a private chef now. And that really has nothing to do, that was an extra project I took on because I love to cook. So does it have an effect on my businesses and how I run them? Of course it does. Do I have to grow and evolve and change things around my new career in culinary arts? Of course I do. You know what I'm saying? So it does affect everything, but is it something I enjoy, something I love, something that's bringing in extra money, something that's adding to what I'm doing? Of course it is. That's why things look like they change, because I change. I grow constantly. And as long as I keep growing, my businesses will keep growing. What I do will keep changing, will keep evolving. The point of life is to grow and get better until you're not here anymore. Personal development is a never-ending job. So even though I'm happy and content with everything I'm doing now, is this the end-all be-all? No, it's not. Because as I move further in culinary arts, as I move further in clothing production, as I move further in podcast production and educating and teaching and mentoring, I'm going to change for the better, and I'm going to make those things better. All of them in some way, shape, or form. I might let certain things go to pick up another task that's even more valuable or more impactful. So the evolution of my business doesn't do anything but reflect the evolution of me. Your business will grow as you grow. Everything you touch will get more value as you start gaining value. So always be adding value to yourself. And everything you learn, how can you apply it? The quicker you can apply something, the quicker you can be successful. Apply what works, and that's why my businesses keep changing and evolving, because I'm always applying some new shit that works. And sometimes I find something that works that totally makes what I was doing obsolete. So you won't see me do that ever again. That's why people don't see certain businesses and certain projects that I've done before. They won't see them again because I've grown from that. But since I didn't have a book, since I didn't have a one mentor to study, since I didn't have any footsteps to follow, I'm figuring it all out as I go. So some of this isn't a clean line from A to B. There's no just straight line from being poor, broke, and homeless to successful and having everything I need. There was no straight line. Progress looks like a stock that's going up. And when you look at a stock that ever doubled in price or tripled in price, if you look at any stock that went up, it's never a straight line from a low price to a high price. It's a jagged line of up and downs going all the way up. And that's how we move. That's how we grow. We take our losses, but we learn from the last one and we do better this time, and so forth. So them little up and downs can keep getting higher and higher. My low points can keep going up. So now my low points is better than my best day when I was 20. My lowest point at 40 is better than my best day at 20. My brokest day at 40 is better than my wealthiest day. Just because, like, literally, that's how it works. Because I've grown like a stock that went up. That's the evolution. That's the change. That's the growth that you'll see in my businesses. Because that's the growth and the change and the evolution that you'll see in me as a person. So if you find yourself getting bored, getting stagnant, getting irritated, getting frustrated because things ain't happening fast enough, then maybe you're not doing what you need to be doing, and you might need to grow. You might need to evolve. You might need to adjust. Like I said, don't be written in stone. You're not dead yet. Your tombstone is the only thing about you that should be written in stone, because by then your story's over. It's done. You can't do nothing anymore. That's when your name and who you are is written in stone. But while you're here, man, it can grow. Things can happen. Things can change. And embrace that change and make the best of it. Matter of fact, create those changes. Don't wait for change to come and try to adjust to it. Create the changes in your life. Create the challenges in your life so you don't be challenged by something else. As long as you challenge yourself, you'll never be challenged by something else. Because you'll always be at the top of your game, so nothing else will ever be challenging. Because why? You challenge yourself every day. You make life hard every day for yourself. So nothing else can make life hard for you. When I was playing golf 6 days a week, I realized I wasn't wealthy. I realized that I was alone, meaning none of my friends were here playing golf with me. I realized there was still a lot of issues that were happening in my community and my family, and there was a lot of things in politics and in society that were affecting my family. So there was no reason for me to be on the golf course 6 days a week. So what did I do? I ran for office. I forced myself to get better. I forced myself to learn to be better, to communicate, to be involved, to meet more people in my community, to meet people that are the real decision makers in my neighborhood, to meet the people that are really influential, to meet, to see how processes work. I deep dive into a whole industry because I was too comfortable and I didn't need to be. Comfort will kill you. Comfort is the opposite of evolving. Because when you get comfortable, believe me, you ain't moving. Look at somebody that's comfortable and see if they want to move. Ask somebody who just got comfortable to get up and get you something. And you can watch the frustration and anger in their face. Because they didn't want to move. That's not how you want to be in life. You want to always be ready to get up and make something happen. And as long as you're always ready to make something happen, you will grow. Your business will grow. Your money will grow. Your family will grow. Your community will grow. And all those things will grow stronger. All right? So I know that was a lot, Macbeth, but I hope the answer you seek is somewhere in there. Because that's my genuine answer to this question, man. My business has evolved because I constantly evolve. The things I do look like they change because I am constantly changing. And that's what you want. You always want to change for the better. You always want to be evolving for the better. You always want to be better than you were yesterday. All right? Anyway, man, that's my message for today, man. I love y'all, man. Keep tuning in. Keep checking us out. Keep visiting our website, man, lifeofaboss.net. Man, reach out to me. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, man, Hardin. And, pick up some free game wherever I'm dropping it. All right? I love y'all. Until next time, remember that success is indeed a lifestyle. Peace.
Did anything stand out to you in today's show? If so, let us know. Your questions, comments, and concerns are important to Jason, as he is determined to always deliver to you only the most impactful information and content. Until next time, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and leave a review whenever possible. You may visit lifeofaboss.net for more episodes and great resources to help you become the absolute boss that you were meant to be. You can also follow Jason on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Hardin. Thank you. And to never forget that success is a lifestyle.